So the hot topic right now within the music business is concerts. And the million-dollar question that everyone is asking themselves is, when will we see concerts happen again? When will bands be performing live shows? Well, 2021 looks to be promising because over the last several weeks and days, we have seen major acts within country music postponing their tours to 2021. Kenny Chesney and his Chillaxification tour, Lady Antebellum, Reba McEntire, Chris Stapleton. Hell, today, Jason Aldean postponed his tour to 2021. Thomas Rhett. Rascal Flatts have completely canceled their farewell tour. It is unsure if we will even get to see a farewell tour from them. They do talk about surprises in the future, but that is still an unknown. So 2021 looks to be promising, but it is still an uncertainty about the future and concerts. But one country artist who has no doubt in his mind that he will still perform live shows, even possibly through this year of 2020, is Keith Urban. Keith Urban has every intention to maintain live shows, or at least he's going to try to do that, and his crew are going to try to make it happen. And for those of you who do not know, they've already made it happen. Back on May 14th, Keith Urban actually played a live show already in Watertown, Tennessee at a drive-in movie theater. Keith Urban talked about his experience at that drive-in movie theater with Billboard in an interview. He had a lot to say about this topic, and he doesn't plan to stop touring. He is going to do whatever it takes to try and make this happen and still follow the guidelines of social distancing and the things that are changing daily through this pandemic. But Keith Urban, man, he is 100% in on making live shows happen. Here's what he had to say about the performance he did on May 14th. That was an invite-only crowd for Vanderbilt University's medical staff. They followed the social distancing protocol because they were in their cars at the drive-in theater, and they were able to still experience the show. This is what Keith Urban had to say to Billboard. He says, "What I thought was going to happen was I'd be playing to a bunch of people in cars in the traditional drive-in form, having not been to a drive-in in a long, long time. I didn't realize most everyone brings pickup trucks and they back the pickup truck up. So it actually resembled a tailgate party more than a drive-in. And I thought, well, that's really what we're doing. Our fans have been doing tailgate parties forever before the concert. The only thing that's changed is the tailgate party will now be the concert. We'll just bring the stage out to them. They can just hang where they are." I'm telling you right now, I 100% back Keith Urban on this idea. I am with him and his crew when they talk about getting this idea done and being creative. Yes, it is unfortunate that we cannot pack stadiums. We cannot pack amphitheaters. But we can still make live shows happen. We just have to be creative and make it happen. And I think Keith Urban and his team are doing a great job of, anticipation and getting fans ready to see how this may roll out. And they were already successful once, and they're definitely going to be successful again. I am behind Keith Urban 100% on this idea, and I appreciate him speaking out about the fact that he doesn't want to stay home. He's ready to get back out there. Let's make this happen. He's not backing down to this situation at all. He even talked about how country music is a genre that is ready to take that next step in the tailgating world of concerts, I guess you can call it, because that's pretty much what we're already doing at shows anyways. We're already playing cornhole and grilling out and making that tailgate experience before the show. Hell, why not just make it the show? And he talks about this with Billboard in the same interview. He says, "I think the country genre is built for it because of the tailgate party ethos that we already have naturally built into our audience." So they're used to being in and around their cars with music cranked and kind of getting their own parking lot party going on. So I think that's very, very doable. Like, I could perceive massive parking lots potentially at stadiums where you've got thousands and thousands of cars. So ultimately, at the end of this interview with Billboard, Keith Urban was asked about going on tour sooner rather than later. And Keith Urban answered with, "We're going to figure it out. I'm not going to stay home." I think this idea needs to be constantly pushed right now from fans. I think it's something that we need to show the industry that we're behind and that we're not afraid to get back out there and do these concerts. And I get that it may take time to make this stuff happen, but it is possible. And Keith Urban's dream of making this happen, I am 100% behind, and I think that if we show that we're behind it as fans as well, this could be something that we do see sooner rather than later, and we will not have to wait all the way to 2021 to see a damn live show. So guys, you heard it. Keith Urban is one of the few artists that is ready to get back out there and perform live shows with fans in attendance. and be successful at it. But I would love to know y'all's thoughts down below in the comments of this video. That will be it for today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Turn those notifications on for breaking updates on your favorite country artist and all the news coming right out of Music City. Y'all stay country.